One key information, the most important thing that I learned about learning a skill is that you have to be willing to do the work to learn instead of actually just watching video after video or like going on tutorial here or just losing yourself on YouTube trying to figure out information. There's beauty in learning through doing, because that's when you truly learn. In the problems that you encounter when you're trying to solve your issues, let's say like if you run into a problem and you're trying to solve it, the pain that you feel in trying to solve the problem makes you remember vividly whatever it is that you were learning. It kind of helps you memorize or like truly understand what you're dealing with. I'm only gonna watch tutorials or like reference courses only when I'm stuck and I can't get past a certain hurdle, or like I just can't get past this situation. So let me go and look at a YouTube video or like ChatGPT the answer to see how I can move forward. I had a few options on the table with regards to what kind of website I'm gonna build. And I didn't want to build like a personal website. I feel like everybody does that. So I want to be different. What can I do that is actually cool? So I was thinking, okay, maybe let me build a website that documents, okay, this is not cool, but it's still something different. Since we've decided that we are going on this journey of learning how to build websites and understand the internet, I feel like it's important to understand the overall idea. There are way more complex and deeper, in-depth, detailed explanations and definitions for the things I'm about to say, but this is a simplified version. The internet is simply computers communicating. It's simply whenever you're typing in your browsers trying to search up a website, you're communicating with another computer to give you the information that you're looking for. That's a simple definition I use. And to look deeper into like a website is basically built of three parts: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML, I like to use this analogy as a way of like memorizing these things. If you had to build a human being, the first thing you start with is your skeleton. This is the foundational, the deep structure, the foundation, the main idea behind everything. So that's your HTML, the building block where you can put everything on top of. That's your HTML. And then you look at the other things like the skin, the clothes, the hair, the nails. These are like the beautifying things. If you want to beautify something, this is your CSS. That's a job that CSS usually does, just making your website presentable. And then the JavaScript is kind of like your brain. I like to see JavaScript as your brain because it's like, it's the only thing that tells your body how to move, tells your body to do certain things. That is JavaScript. It tells your website how to behave. It tells your website to do things, buttons to work and all that stuff. So this is like the rough summary of everything. Now we get into the idea of like, before you start building a website, since we're going to be, my foot hurts. I've been in his position for a very long time. So since we're going to be building a website from scratch, like learning by doing, we need to start with the boilerplate. Think of the boilerplate as like repetitive code that you're going to have to be writing in every single program that you do, which doesn't make sense for you to like rewrite everything from scratch. So you kind of need like something that, like a block of text that you can just paste in there before you begin building your website, you know? You don't want to keep rewriting everything every single time you build a website. So that's what your boilerplate is, the beginning point of everything. So I'm going to get in detail. For us, since we're beginners, we can just copy and paste the boilerplate. We have to understand what this thing is. So we're going to go line by line, understanding what every piece of the information does and what kind of language this is.